meaning of Indian feminism is freedom from traditional slavery, but does not Indian feminism start globally? The voice of Viva, Savitri Kale. IT is our ethics.
Yes. I would look at them as Viva and Draupadi as more being not very feminist in the sense, but they give voices that women who speak out. So these are like the rebel figures, which the feminists of today fall back on, because saying that there were feminist voices in the past. So I look at Draupadi and Viva more in that context. Savitri Kale, yes, sir.
Savitri Kale, you need to work on their wife. She was also. That was the first question. Second one, is there any difference in the basic concept of Indian feminism and Western feminism? Why we do say Western feminism and Indian feminism? See, the way we have Western feminism is a simple thing. We have Western feminism, we have Indian feminism. So is there similar things to say Western feminism and Indian feminism? Is there any difference or feminism?
The way I see that the quest is the same, but the issues are different. So we cannot equate that feminism with Indian feminism, because first of all, Indian feminism also starts after post-colonialism. By then, I believe that the West has already achieved a lot of its goals. And today in India, we are still struggling with the issues are happening with religion where women were barred. It is a very recent phenomenon. So I believe that we are still in the process of achieving that kind of liberation for women. I would look at the West as more realizing its goals much more quickly than how we have. That's how I would say.
What is the difference between radical feminism and reformative feminism on poetry, power-related issues? Property and power-related issues. Radical feminism.
Radical feminism is, as the term radical so suggests, believes that it's only the women who should have the power. They would not encourage even sexual relations between men and women. So they do encourage feminism. Liberal feminism rather than challenging any particular social structure, they believe in elevating the status of women where men and women would come on the same path. So in that way, I think that when it comes to power and other things, liberal feminism gives an equal approach, whereas in radical feminism, the power they believe is to be totally centered on the feminism. So where you completely leave the man out.
Another question is feminism a movement or a concept? I think you have already stated in the beginning of your discussion. But there is a question on is it a movement or it's only a concept?
So I think it's a shade of both. It's a concept that has evolved because of the movement.
Yes, you have already discussed in the slide. Okay, then here I may ask some questions regarding, let's say, if you think of, I don't know whether you have thought of that or you have taken that part into account, like in Hindu tradition, Ardhanarishwar, Ishwar, how Ishwar?
Shiva.
Shiva. And similarly, in like Jainism, if you think of, when Jainism say that Jiva, concept of Jiva. In Shankara also the concept of Brahman. If we go to that level, how do we say that humanity is different? That concept of Jiva, if I say Jiva, in Jainism, Haveri to say that everything is that consciousness, that Jiva. In Shankara we say it's consciousness, or Siddha Brahman. Okay? I don't think there is a difference between that consciousness which we see in men and women or some kind of discrimination.
So I think that this issue, when it's at the transcendent either male or female. Thereon starts the problem because religion, and where religion now comes in, males have acquired religion as their territory. That's how I see the problem. That at transcendental level there is really no issue. Because Brahman is across genders.
Yeah.
But the problem starts when you are at the level of Jiva, when you have a body. So I could say that feminism comes into play in that area because men, when they acquire it, there was no problem with them acquiring, but it kept the woman up. And all the kind of treatment that is meted out to her because of the body, as that is discussed, I think that is where the problem comes in.
But how do you see the present scenario of India? Do you think that it has changed from the feminist perspective, or it's developing, or it's not developing, it's static?
It's changing, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's changing.
Yeah.
There is, like, even when I discuss in classroom, today, when I speak to boys and the girls about, helping, even simple things like helping in the kitchen, the boys don't mind now. Traditionally,
Maybe our girls have more powerful than boys. See, in JEE, GATE, if you are in ICE, administrative service, you find girls at the top. Top 10 are the girls. Similarly, in JEE exams, top 15 only are girls. Top. So in that respect, they are more powerful than what we think of boys or gender.
So this question was with the perspective of religion, whether any
there are changes. Like,
one example would be like Shefali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would also like to share a personal experience when my father expired. When we went to do the 12th day rituals, the priest there asked me whether I would like to do it. I don't think that many years back, that only 1 year was. So I felt that there has been a change in the ones who practice religion, where there are cases of girls also offering the fire.
Higher.
So there has
Same
been a
thing
change.
in our yeah, there is same there. Have you seen that movie, Goodbye, of Amitabh Bachchan?
Yes. I not completely.
I see that company. They are like a kind of what we have discussed, the whole, they are complete what you can see that. It's so that.
I would like to discuss.
Okay, now from my take, so we can expect questions.
So anybody from the audience can now post questions in this session.
Some questions from or share on the evening. Very good. Why not eating ingredients because earlier we used to get very less number of nowadays. It's not that they reserve, but if you think of knowledge wise, the concept we discuss knowledge. If you think of knowledge, there is no difference. Again, you may answer that question in transcendental sense. Start saying in the practical sense. The concept of knowledge, it is general by a bit more.
floor is open.